Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Savon Ray.
And I'm Rita Cordero. SMA News starts right now. The protesters occupying Wall Street have been evicted from Zuccotti Park for fire hazards and health reasons. This movement has been forced by police departments in several areas, such as Oakland and New York. The effect has also been taking on a new role on college campuses around the country at Berkeley College and the University of California.
Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and everyone can't wait to gather with family and friends. For some, friends and relatives are returning home from school that we haven't seen since the summer when leaving to attend college.
In other news, recently WCC has enacted the no smoking ban, which will take effect starting next semester. We went around campus to ask the students their opinion on the new policy. Here's Michelle with the rest of the story.
We'll start with football. Over the weekend, the Jets were able to come back late to beat the Buffalo Bills at home on a late fourth quarter drive. They improved their record to 6-5. Mark Sanchez connected with Santonio Holmes with 1 minute and 1 second left in the game. The Bills were driving back, but fell just short on their final drive. Mark Sanchez completed 17 of 35 passes for 180 yards and 4 touchdowns with 1 interception. He was the first Jet since Joe Namath to throw for 4 touchdowns and complete less than 50% of his passes in a game. Sean Green led the attack on the ground with 13 carries for 78 yards. Keller led the Jets with 4 catches for 61 yards through the air and had 2 touchdowns. Burris and Holmes also had touchdowns in this game. Final score, Bills 24, Jets 28. Next week, the Jets will travel to Washington to face the Redskins while the Bills face the Tennessee Titans at home. The Giants went to visit the New Orleans Saints on Monday Night Football. The Giants fell to 6-5 as the Saints defeated the Giants despite Eli Manning completing 33 of 47 passes for 406 yards and 2 touchdowns. He also had an interception in the game as well. Victor Cruz caught 9 of those passes for 157 yards and both touchdowns. With Bradshaw out again, Brandon Jacobs got the start at running back, carrying the ball 13 times for 46 yards and 1 touchdown. But the Saints quarterback Drew Brees was just too much for the Giants' pass defense to handle, as he completed 24 of 38 passes for 363 yards and 4 touchdowns. Final score, Giants 24, Saints 49. The Giants will face the red-hot Green Bay Packers at home, and the Saints will face the Detroit Lions, also at home. The Islanders face off against the Buffalo Sabres. The Islanders scored an early goal by Matt Moulson in the first period, his 8th of the year. The Sabres tied up early in the third period on a goal by Jochen Hecht, but Brian Rolston was able to squeeze one by at the end of the period to give the Islanders a 2-1 victory. Al Montoya stopped 30 shots for the Islanders. The Islanders are now 7-11-4. In baseball news, the Yankees were able to re-sign pitcher Freddie Garcia to a 1-year deal. The deal is said to be worth between $4 to $5 million, but no official numbers have been announced. The Red Sox have finally found a manager to replace Terry Francona. Who, you ask? Why, it's former Met manager Bobby Valentine. Speaking of the Mets, the team has offered shortstop Jose Reyes arbitration. So if the shortstop decides to play elsewhere next season, the Mets can at least get something out of it. And Albert Pujols, the longtime St. Louis Cardinal, is now being pursued by the rival Chicago Cubs. That's it for sports. Back to you guys.
Until next time, I'm Savon Ray.
And I'm Rita Cordero. This is SMA News.